Yeah, so tomorrow we got game one of the NBA Finals, Spurs versus Knicks. This is going to be the first time in NBA history that the two teams that met in the NBA Cup are going to meet in the finals. I know the NBA Cup's only been around for the last 3 years, but I mean, nevertheless, it is the first time historically. I think the Spurs are going to win this series in seven. Obviously, it's because of number one, Victor Wembanyama. I mean, 7'5", a great defender. Always like either protecting the paint or protection on the outside perimeter. And on offense, he can score 3-point shots, score in the paint. I mean, he's a threat on both ends of the floor. He has a good supporting cast. Fox, a bunch of other guards. They play good on the perimeter. They can shoot the three. They really stepped up from the last game seven against the Thunder. Oh, now the Knicks, I mean, they're a pretty good team. And I said, like, at the end of the NBA Cup, I thought these teams were good enough to make it in the finals. And obviously, you have Jalen Brunson. He's the man on the team. It's going to depend on how they can draw out Wemby. Are they going to draw him out in the perimeter and basically hit a lot of shots, or is because look, Wemby didn't have that many blocks this last game, but he had like what double-digit blocks against the Wolves. So you know, the Knicks. I mean, they have a shot if they could hit their outside shots and get rough with Wemby. I mean, that seemed to work a little bit with the Wolves and the Thunder. I mean, obviously the Spurs won the series, but it still seemed to affect them when Hartenstein for the Thunder was getting physical with him, and of course the Wolves too. But I mean, overall, yeah, I think the Knicks they could win two, possibly three games, and I'll say three. But ultimately, Game Seven will be at San Antonio, and I just think when Game Seven at home, I mean, I don't think the Knicks are going to have a chance. So, look, I know New York, they're going to be talking about orange and blue skies, but by the end of the series, that sun's going to be blocked by that 7'5" Goliath. So, yeah, I think I got the Spurs winning this series.